Cameron Dicker to take off.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on Monday night. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First and 10. He's got room to run right at the start. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Blues. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Blues will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry and a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
3rd down and 9. Back to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. First and 10 now from the 36. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Third and 5. Man in motion, heading left. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. Now, Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Throwing is Stroud. Out quickly to Metcalf. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Blues. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Blues move out on top, 14-0.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second and 7. He'll look to throw. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike. He realized there was probably no opportunity to come away with the interception. Next best thing, get your hand on it, break up the pass, put an end to that play pretty quick.
What can they do here on third down and 7? He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. Back to the air one more time. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's quickly out to Harrison. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's what he will bring. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chiefs get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now Stroud. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. To throw, it's Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Stroud. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Stroud going to set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for 1 more snap here in this first half.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Tucker's kick is good. And the Blues will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And the Blues are going to get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And the defense all over this one. They knock them down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Up the middle they go. Not much there. A yard or 2 down to the 48. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Look them up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Back to throw. Stroud. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Blues. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. He is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Blues. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to keep it himself. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
Throwing now from the gun. Over the middle, it's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Blues are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now a run on 1st down. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 39 yards.
First down, San Antonio.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On play action. Stroud. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On second down, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And now it's 3rd and goal.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. After that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. On 2nd down, they'll run. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. They'll motion over Metcalf. Throwing is Stroud. That one caught by Musgrave, the tight end. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Here we go. One final play. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. So it's a win for our visitors. And it is their third consecutive